Hi, I'm Morgan Redstone, and we're back to playing Minecraft. Um, I gotta tell you, I'm actually very upset right now. Uh, I will explain. Let me get into my little corner here, and I will explain. So, you know what happens when you start playing a game and you want to record it, and then you hit record to make a video, and then you stop it because you wanted to test to make sure everything was working, and then you don't start it again. That's what happened to me today. So this is a short video. Um, because I went into the nether, and our nether spawn is bad. I gathered some garbage from the nether. It was very scary. I made a lot of commentary about how very scary it was. And I didn't almost die like 3 times. I swear. And yeah, and I showed you all my base and stuff, and all the things that go along with it, and we had a great time. But I didn't record any of it, so whoops. What? And I saw this structure from a boat, and I'm like, what is it? And it's a big broken nether portal. It's got a lodestone in it. All right, we'll keep some of this junk. Flint and steel's always good. Gold armor isn't always great. Let's see here. I can get rid of those. I keep some iron ingots. Do I want the flint? I don't care about the flint. I haven't made a lodestone yet. There's a bucket. I can go ahead and scoop me up some. There's a lot of lava here. I don't know. I'll take a lava bucket. That's not what I intended to do, obviously. I intended some dripping stuff. That's actually pretty cool as far as blocks go. Anyway, I I will have to come back here and leave myself a little marker as to where it is. Um, then I went exploring because I need some other wood types, because right now I got oak and I've got cherry, and like I managed to get a little bit of ash from a wandering trader, but where's my boat? There it is. But I don't really care about, just having a few pieces of ash. I want ash saplings. You there. There. I can get some more water back in a bucket. Um, hmm. I'll put the chicken there. Anyway, so I am pretty far out. Now, the base, I'm gonna head back there right now. But it's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna yammer a little bit. I was so upset. I've been making these little markers that tell me the way home. So you'll see a couple of stacks of things. I'm very excited for this desert over here because I like sand. I made a really funny joke about how it gets in places and it's really irritating, but that's not why I like sand. I don't know. But, come on. But the moment is over, so the joke is ruined. Anyway, if I just keep taking this thing all the way back, I'll pass a village of people that I don't care about because they're not my villagers. And I stole their bell. That's a cool mountain right there. Um, it's got like a face in it, like a cyclops. Anyway, here's the village we're gonna pass. I don't know. I tried to rest and turn off the night here, and I'm sure the footage from the Nether was kind of garbage anyway, because it would have been just really dark. And I've been going through and finding these little firefly bushes so I could take them. because they're adorable and they make sparkles. Anyway, yep, they have a blacksmith, which I was kind of surprised about. Like the whole structure, which is kind of a neat structure for, you know, villagers to have. It's got iron bars and stuff and a whole grinding wheel. They've got some horses. If I have to come back here for horses, I will. I don't have a horse yet. I probably could have, but it was a donkey, as seen in the first video. So, yeah, we're just not gonna, we're not gonna worry about it too much. There. I'm kind of annoyed, because I totally screwed that up. Anyway, yeah. C'est la vie. That's French. For anybody who wondered. It means something in France. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna head back. There's some beehives. I saw them, but I don't care because I have my own bees. I showed you those too on the video that never got made. I'll show you again. I've been seeing a lot of squids, and I should probably murder some squids for some black ink. Actually, I'm going to need it for pen and quills or whatever. Come to me, squidlings. I'll make sure you are not alive anymore. Can you just die? How many times do I have to hit you with a sword? Enough. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put it. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get rid of dirt. Because dirt is plentiful. An ink sac is annoying. There we go. Where is it? I saw one. It was out here. Was it flying? There it is. Sir, I have come for your sacks. Give me a... He wants to give me like a... Oh, hey, there's some raiders. I want a sack solo right here. There we go. Alright. Good squid. And it's getting darker again already. I like boarding boats by going underneath them and clicking on them and just being like, hey, now I'm on top. Anyway, we're running... Is that the right way? No, this is the right way. I think. Yeah, there's a lava mountain up there. It's kind of cool. There's more squids. I'll just have to murder squids on the route. There's a little sign that I've been here before. We're actually getting pretty close to home. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm very upset. Like what I recorded was probably comedy gold. And it'll never happen again. But that's okay. Because something different will happen. And then it'll happen for the first time. And now it's really dark out here. Fortunately, I made a thing that will let me know when I am home that sticks out into the river. There's a skeleton over there. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. I don't like you. Because I dislike things that don't have meat on their bones. Like, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so here's this thing that's supposed to let me know when I'm home. Bonk. There's some lights up there on that hill because that's where it came from. I'm just gonna put a torch on this side too. Alright, and I'll get out of my boat over there. Which way am I going? Never mind, I'll just get out of my boat. We'll put down some torch. I need to make a nice little staircase down here or something, like a road. But I haven't. But I will. I'll do it before the next video. Oh, leave me alone. Go eat a sheep. Seriously, dude, you'll feel better. Just eat a sheep. Get some sheep brain in you, and you'll feel like $1,000,000. Oh, that's some. Run away. Run far away. Run up hills. Da 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 da. I'm gonna go into the housey. I'm gonna sleep in my dumb bed. All right, great. So, so yeah, this is my house. It's terrible. I need to work on it. Um, and this is the house, the front of it, and this is my little bee farm. It's the most successful farm I have. The bees actually make beeswax, and if I threw potion bottles at them, they make honey too. I added some houses for villagers, and I tried to make them look villager appropriate without looking too, made by someone else. This one in here has a lot of beds for villagers, and I don't know if they're using them at all, and I don't care. I made them a little swimming pool, so they could have a little communal pool. This thing out here in the front was my brilliant idea that if I jumped off the cliff in front, I'd land in the water and it'd be okay. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's Blair Witching. Somebody is shooting a bow at me. So these guys are my iron farm. They're supposed to be scared of the zombies in there, and they summon iron golems, and the iron golems appear in a water stream and then fall down in a pit and get burned to death and deposit their iron here. That's more successful than it has been, so yippee skippy. This over here is my villager breeder. I've got 2 villagers in there, and there's a farmer villager over here who's he's just collecting carrots and giving them carrots, and I gotta come in here occasionally and be like, no, you do not grow radishes, dude. Because, fun fact, villagers don't eat radishes for some reason. Like, I gave them radishes, and they're like, no, we're not gonna eat them. This was a disaster that happened, the aftermath of it, so I kept them, just in case. In case I can cure them. This whole stupid area right here is, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, so we'll deal with that later. Going down here is my basement. It's got carpet, so that things can't spawn on it, and apparently villagers can't step off of carpet, which is fine. It keeps them out of my house. This is the chicken murderer. All those chickens make eggs. The eggs go into that thing that spits them into a water stream, and then they flow down. And hopefully when they turn into adults, they fall into the lava and generate cooked chicken. Like so. And if you take the eggs, you can put the eggs back into this launcher. And then it just starts spitting them out. Anyway, that's what that does. It's kind of smart. It's also kind of dumb. Here's my sheeps. I got 2 cows. I need to make more cows because I need some leather for books. Like, I need a lot of leather for books so I can make more books. So I can. This is the water stream where villagers, young baby villagers, come out. So which is why they come out and come up this hot walkway and then immediately try to get into my house, because they're like, "Oh, I am in your house now," and I'm like, "No, you're not. Get out. Leave." Let's see here. I want to put. I have some pumpkins. I need to grow pumpkins. I have some roses. I'll put ink sacks in here. Actually, I'll put ink sacks somewhere else. But yeah, I have a dye bin, and this is for dyes. I collected some firefly bushes, which is fun. Anyway, my iron farm has been making iron because iron is really, really weirdly limited resource on this map, and I don't know why. Okay, I can just put them down and pick them up. Cool. Can I put them down on top of leaf blocks? I cannot. Oh, I can put them down on top of grass blocks. I think I'm going to remake their little fountain. Their fountain's dumb. I think I'm going to remake it. Because I've got the roads going out 3 different directions from it, and I need to make the roads going out a 4th different direction. And it'll be a little plaza. Anyway, bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Alright. So this is my bee farm. My bees all come out. They sniff the pollens, they grab it, they put it back, they turn it into wax, it falls into a chest elsewhere. It's kind of a cute little village. I added waterfalls because I like waterfalls. There's a waterfall there. There's a waterfall over here. I'm probably going to put a bridge over here. And put a path over there so I can get to those stairs and go up. And I need a path that takes me, that gives me stairs back down so I can get back up and down over there. And I used a lot of copper because I like copper. And these are my never-ending torches. I was growing trees like out here, but when a tree would grow up, it would be too close to this and get set on fire. It was pretty funny. 10 out of 10 recommend. Over here is where I was taking the stairs up to go to the cherry trees. And cut down cherry trees and replant cherry trees and get bees. This doesn't actually have any wood attached to it except for the stupid signpost, which is really funny because I guess that counts. It hasn't despawned because of the stupid signpost. Right. Anyway, we went into the nether. It was a great time. Yeah. I wonder if I can just put these... Would that be cute? No, and it would obscure my bees. And I like my bees. Let's see. I had to put an iron door here to keep the villagers out. You can hear them all doing their little whoop whoops. And there's that farm. I don't know what to do with the honeycomb blocks. I don't think honeycomb blocks are worth a crap. They don't do anything, like, at all. This room is eventually getting out here going to be my enchanting room. Once I start making some bookshelves. I'm going to have to figure out a way to let the books... Actually, I might have to put the enchanting room elsewhere. Because if I get too close to this stupid thing, then iron golems will start appearing in it. We don't want iron golems to appear out here. We want iron golems to appear in here. And to spawn here. And spawn in here. And then slide down the water stream. And then get torched. So I got a lot of work ahead of me to like fix this plaza. Like, I don't know if I like it with water. It's kind of neat, kind of dumb. I could build a little bridge over it so I don't have to worry about it and just keep the water. But it's kind of fun to just be like, wee, splish. And I need to wax some of this copper. And I need to make these things a little bit more interesting looking. Let's get into the mine real quick like I showed you before, which I swear I did. You guys were like, wow, it was cool down there, Morgan. It was so amazing. Yeah, that's what you were like. So these are my stairs down, because I like stairs. And they're fast. These are all andesite stairs. Because there's a lot of andesite. And then I ran out of stairs, and I kept going anyway. And then I built a little bridge, and I was going to go all the way across and keep going, but I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. Probably because I was getting frustrated looking for iron and not finding any, and I think I found something like 16 diamonds or something at this point, which is phenomenally bad. This area here was all granite, and I got all the granite out except for this little part. And this all went into the plaza. and into some other granite parts. But I think I'm running out finally. I should probably get some more copper. I've been ignoring it because it's copper and it was so plentiful at the beginning, but now I've used a lot of copper. As you have seen, probably. Alright, there we go. Now it's empty. Anyway, I have a couple more stairs to go there. Diddle, 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 diddle. Back up the stairs. Diddle, 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 diddle. Wee. Be afraid. They'll get you. I have a little contraption here so I can close these if they need a break, because occasionally they need to go to sleep, and that like blocks them off from it, and they'll go to sleep like that because it's actually getting kind of dark outside. I'll let them sleep and I'll come back and turn the device back on. Yeah, look at them all going to bed. You still can't get in here. You're not very smart. I need a different bed. So yeah. That is what we did. I shut off my cute little fireplace. This is where I throw things I don't want. Yeah. That guy right there, he's not supposed to be right there. He can go away. I am so upset I did that. It is so dumb. What a noob mistake, I guess, is what I'm lamenting. Ow. What a different yet inexplicable noob mistake. I told you about growing trees here and them burning to death. I want to make a bridge over this water here and a little path over here. So we'll take this tree out. I'm a little tired, I can tell you that. And that's probably because, or that's probably why I made a new mistake, is because I'm a little tired. No real reason other than not going to bed on a reasonable hour. Which the adults around here will know that that is easy to do. Who's still growling? Come on, guys. There's no need for that. I did get some ash off of a wandering trader. But I don't like ash tree, not ash, like the ash, because I don't like ash is the thing. Otherwise I'd put it in a hole and make jokes about it. No, I think I'm gonna put a landing here, and then, yeah, I'll do a landing right there. So I'll put some dirt back down and be like, hey, I should do that. Anyway, I'm gonna come back and do that when I'm not recording anything silly. So that was my great adventure. I went to the nether. It was terrible. The spawn is awful. I'm very upset by that, and I need to go put down another gate somewhere else, because that one is terrible. And I think if I go really, really far out and put another one in, I'll find something a little bit better, maybe. I'm gonna rebuild that. That's my next objective, is I'm gonna rebuild that thing. Anyway, anywho, still the best thing I made in this game is this stupid farm for the bees. The bees. The reason why that one's stripped is because I kept hitting it with an axe, like a noob. Let's see here. I want to put new and interesting things in this one. I need to put a lectern down. I need to put some books down. I need to make some stuff. I can put leaf litter somewhere. I need to use kelp for some things. Alright, whatever. I just wanted to be able to put down the things in my inventory and have a spot so I could not have all of the junk in the way. Alright, well, let's see here. So that was my exciting day, of doing practically nothing. But I wanted to put a video out for everyone, and then I went and did that, so you know it's gonna be good. Let's see here. What else? I wanted to sort of like make a big deal out of certain events in Minecraft, like going to the Nether for the first time. And I did that poorly. Yeah. So, what other events would you like? Otherwise, it's just going to be, hey, I'm exploring things and getting lost and finding weird structures that I haven't seen yet. But like and comment so I know that I'm not just screaming into the void. Actually, I know I'm not screaming into the void. I got a nice comment on my Instagram. Somebody said, hey, I found your videos. They were great. I had fun with them. I was like, cool. They really like my Subnautica things. I'm really annoyed about Subnautica 2. If you haven't heard, there's legal garbage about Subnautica 2. And I'm really annoyed by that because I was looking forward to it and it was supposed to come out this year and it's not going to. And it's all some stupid Korean company's fault. The legal situation is so dumb. Like the contract is literally you can't do XYZ, and then the company is like, we're gonna do it anyway, and then they did it, and wow, it didn't work. So they're all going to court and they're just going to hold it all up and make a big mess out of it. And hopefully everyone's just going to get over it. And hopefully that'll work. I should probably end the video because I'm sitting here just kind of talking about Subnautica while I've got Minecraft going on in the background. And my little bees are doing their little bee work. Bees are kind of cute in this game. I don't like bees in reality. But these like fat little bees, they're adorable. Go bees, go. Bee bees. Do your bee things. So I have the chickens and I've got bees. I should put them together so I can have the birds and the bees. Alright, sorry. Anyway. So that's the end of the video. Don't forget to get your simps spayed and neutered. Also put them in a hole in the ground without any sources of light and maybe throw them some scraps of food. That's the best way to handle them. I'm only like this because I had a bunch of weird simps before my voice came out. And then they were like, oh wait. It was very awkward. There's a video on it. It's a short. It's kind of funny. All right. Bye.